How's it going, everybody? Welcome back into another video, and today is another movie review, a film that I am very excited to talk about. I had heard through all of my critic circles, all the people that I knew, that this is one of the best films that they have seen this year, one that I needed to check out, and I'm very excited to talk about it today because I wholeheartedly agree. Today, we are talking about 9 Days. This one's been hyped up by Zach Pope, my good friend Zach Pope, since Sundance 2020. God, what a time ago. It's been hyped up by him since then, saying it is one of the best movies he's ever seen. I was instantly sold by the synopsis, the cast, and everything else, and I was very excited to check it out. I finally got to check it out last night, and I absolutely adore it. So I think without further ado, let's just get into it. The cast here is great. I mean, you got one of the Skarsgårds, you've got Zazie Beetz, Benedict Wong. Winston Duke is the heart and soul of this film, and you got Hale as well. These are brilliant performances. This is a very deep movie with very deep, cutting themes, looking at life, and this really is. It talks about, oh, you're going to get a whole new worldview on life. This does. It gives us a completely new view at life and living and all of these different themes, and it cuts deep and it cuts hard. And it's very emotional, and these performances are a big reason why. Winston Duke it's a very subtle performance from him because he's not showing a lot of emotion. He's very stoic, he's very about his ways, he does not show a lot of emotion, but when he lets it out, it is impactful and it is emotional. And guys, cry counter, I cried twice in this movie. So we'll add 2 to the cry counter because I cried twice in this movie. He's very delicate. You just can't see it, but you know deep down that there is something going on. And one of the things I love about this film is the writing. I think the writing here is very airtight, and it's kind of the story within the story. The overall story is Winston Duke has to pick one soul to go and live. But deep down, it is more about Winston Duke's character and what he went through, because he is the only person there that actually had lived before. So we're really diving deep into why he is the way he is, why he is so cynical about life, why he doesn't like life. And that's the story for me. Now, the real story is intriguing and heartbreaking and emotional as well, but that story is the one that really cut deep for me because of how emotional and heartbreaking it really is. And him trying to figure out why one of the people he was assigned to ended up doing what she did. That was really great. Story, themes, cut deep. It's very emotional. It's a very different look at the world, look at life, and it's done well. It's not like I don't know the word I'm looking for here. It's not too smart. It's not trying to be too smart. It's very simple, very easy to follow. It's not trying to be so artsy and art housey and hard to follow, which I really enjoy. It's very simple, easy to follow, and it cuts deep, and it is very impactful. You don't have to look for the hidden meaning. The meaning is right in front of you, which I respected and enjoyed. The direction here is very well done. I think the cinematography is some of the best I've seen this year. I think the way certain shots are composed, certain set pieces are set up, is very well done. I don't remember the director's name, and I know it's hard to say. I don't want to butcher it, but they deserve all the credit. The direction here is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. The score is a character in itself. It sets up the emotion. It compounds the emotion in a way that even brings more out of you. The score, when it came in at certain times, was like, it made me physically emotional. So it played a character, but it also was a big device in eliciting that emotion, which was just so good. Like I said, it's a very interesting look at life, a very mesmerizing look at life. And I know Austin Burke literally in his title is a mesmerizing experience. It is. I was fully intrigued the entire time. This movie is paced very well. You get through it, and my God, I was thoroughly happy and also heartbroken with how we finished this film. I saved this for the end because I wanted to talk about it. The emotion. This is one of the most emotional movies I have seen all year, on par with Mass, which I still think is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece in itself. The emotion cuts deep. I cried twice, like I said. I usually will only cry once in a movie if I'm going to cry, and it's usually at the end. There is a moment in the middle of this gosh darn movie where I lost it and started crying because I knew just how emotional that moment was. I'll be damned if I did not love that I felt that way. Because, and that sounds weird, but let me explain. And I explained this to my dad actually a few days ago. The movie's hard to watch, but when it is able to elicit the emotion that it is setting out to elicit, whether it be good or bad, if it does that to me, it is damn good. Did I want to be crying and be sad during this movie? Of course not. I don't want to cry, but the fact that this movie set out to make that happen, and it did, I loved it and respected it because the emotion cuts deep here. It leaves a sharp wound, and you don't ever forget it. It hurts. It hurts, but it hurts in a good way because it made you elicit that specific emotion. This is the most delicate look at life that I've ever seen. A lot of films try to tackle the meaning of life, why we're here, why we are doing what we are doing, why we are in this place at this time. Look at the subtleties of life, but this is by far the most delicate and constructed look at life that I've ever seen. Just absolutely brilliant, absolutely amazing, very, very well done. This film is another film that I would say is in masterpiece range. I don't say that often. I know people throw out that word a lot. They throw out the word masterpiece a lot, and I know people don't like that. This film is a masterpiece. I think it is a masterclass in acting, directing, writing. It is absolutely incredible. This film could do no wrong. It's just damn freaking good. That's all I got to say about it. I'm going to continue to rave about it, but I think right now, let's get into the point breakdown. Entertainment, I give a 14 out of 15. Lost a point because it's very hard to watch, but in the right way. 14 out of 15 is not bad. Performances, 15 out of 15. Writing, 15 out of 15. Direction, 10 out of 10. Emotion, 10 out of 10. Cinematography, 10 out of 10. Sound, 5 out of 5. Score, 5 out of 5. Pacing, 5 out of 5. Rewatchability, 5 out of 5. And an automatic, 5 out of 5 points. That means if you did the math, I gave 9 Days a 99 out of 100. Did I think anything would pass Mass this year, which I gave a 98 out of 100? No, I did not think that would happen, but we have a new king in my 2021 new releases list. 9 Days is my favorite film of the year. It is the most incredible experience I've had in a film this year. It is incredible. Go watch this film. It needs to be watched by everyone. It's kind of hard to find because it is a smaller movie. Very lucky. There was like 3 theaters in the entirety of the greater Dallas area that were playing this film. And one of them happened to be the theater that I go to all the time. That's close to my apartment. Seek this film out. Don't make the excuse of, oh, it's not playing at a theater close to me. Seek this film out because it is an incredible piece of art and an incredible piece of cinema. It is absolutely incredible. But I want you guys to go down below in the comments to let me know if you have seen the film. What did you think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know why. And please, if you have gone and seen it, let me know. Tell me what you thought. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you go subscribe if you've not already. We've got more movie reviews coming out. We got more awesome content coming out. We're starting my live show this Wednesday where we're going to be talking about the Suicide Squad in depth. Very excited for that. Make sure you come join that as well. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. It really does mean the absolute world. This is not a job for me. This is a hobby and side hustle. And the fact that you guys come and watch and support means the absolute world. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.